Right. I'm here, I guess. Man, me and procrastinating stuff includes procrastinating the sleep to the point where I'm basically have no time to sleep anymore. For my own stream. Fucking great. In any case, I guess I'm alive, sort of. I don't have enough to drive. As far as I know. I haven't driven yet. Come on, connect. But it hasn't disconnected yet, which means it will disconnect in a moment, which is a bit annoying. Usually does that first, so I don't need to deal with it. Wearing different fire heights tonight. And I have the car over here. I was editing earlier a meme. I unfortunately ended up I had it done and then I was like, well, I could actually just like add something which requires me to like re-render the entire thing. Which is to say a bit counterproductive. I mean, it's not like it took ages, just needs to go through multiple steps. It's more the effort of clicking through things rather than the effort of waiting for it to finish rendering. I mean, as long as you're not max or shit present particularly the biggest problem. Oh fuck. Well then. It has happened. Okay. Come on. Put this in. And there we go. Nah, I didn't want to save a setup, thank you very much. Okay then. Let's see. Oh yeah, we just needed that. God, I'm sleep deprived at this point. Don't need anything else. I don't think I need to. Oh god. I just noticed my overlay overlaps right over the mirror. Because it is mildly inconvenient to say saying something. Can we do much really? 30 liters. I'm gonna probably take the traction control off. Yeah, taking the traction control off will race us here. We're racists here. Right, okay. Yeah, it's an online session, so I can't have control, but the thing is still open up. I mean, I could close it in the meantime. Oh, where is it? Soul planner. Here it is. I mean, I'm mainly, you know, I just need time adjustment anyway, the normal one. In case I want to adjust time. Could you just not do this, please? Thank you. You know, it would be kindly appreciated if I don't have such an utter mess. Especially if I've... Could you just kindly give me my fucking cursor? Not steal it constantly from me. So, how's it looking? I'd say at this point it's roughly right. The problem is still, yeah, this overlay is completely over my mirror. So we're just gonna guess maybe that. I'm ruining my ACC overlay. I just need it somewhere out of the way. Just gone for now. How my mirror's looking. Well, center mirror looks about right. As you can see, despite that there's a menu overlaying over it. Yeah, we're in the correct scene. Profile center, one click or so, right? No, I think leaving it as such is okay. The right mirror should be turned out a bit more. Just one click up. Left mirror, about like this or so, I think. No, this is fine. Okay, the left mirror is good now as well. Why is my cursor wandering by itself? Look at it. It's wandering. Hello, could you kindly stop doing this shit? It's really annoying. Okay. It continues doing it. Fuck off! Why are you doing this bullshit? Yeah, it's doing it also on desktop. Ah! Trackpad, would you kindly like work correctly? In a way that I don't have to fucking yell at you. You're not dirty, for fuck's sakes. Trackpad briefly off. Rub it down. Maybe now it wants to just work. Okay, now you work. So I guess I had enough fingerprints collected on you that you decided that not working is now in the fucking order. Great, awesome. Now we're gonna go through the program of putting our hands to our sides and switching them off. And getting literally the calibration to break immediately. Great, awesome. Okay, headlights were already on. I've left my window in edit mode. I left my OVR toolkit in edit mode. Oh well, we're just gonna drive around with edit mode on. Means there's the bar for editing the stuff, but it's not like it's holding me up or anything. It's not stopping me from driving. Done some changes to my Simha plugin earlier today, but they won't affect anything in this race. I haven't done the gaps yet. They're still garbage. Except the gaps that are displayed on this screen, yeah, those are solid. Except right now they're probably gonna be not that great either. Because they're referencing my lap on a keyboard that I did around the circuit. And granted, I'm gonna drive some shit laps here before I get somewhat into the rhythm. There are still circuits out there in the world that I haven't driven before. So, and this has definitely been one of them. This is really interesting because the pit entry is over there. Like the pit entry branches off way before the final corner and then comes by the final corner to say hello. It's a bit hilarious. I think I can brake later most likely now. Try to be intuitive, challenge impossible. It's not even that I failed on the Assetto Corsa UI for once. The Assetto Corsa AI didn't actually stop me. Although if you mean that I have so many things on my screen at the same time, blocking my vision. Yeah, that's me doing it, because you need a bunch of stuff occasionally to set up stuff. So I have them all on my first layout. The second layout I'm using for just when I'm just driving on Shitoku Project, so it has only the chat box and nothing else on it. I don't think I have anything else really on it, it's just the chat box. And then I have the racing one that I'm using currently, which has the real time over there and has performance delta down there. Because let's face it, racing without this is a bit complicated. I mean, sure, it's possible. But if you wanna go fast quickly, you want a delta. There's just no beating around that thing. Flat arts. How late you can brake with this car, it's insane. Granted, it doesn't have much power and it doesn't weigh much either. It won't travel particularly fast, so you can easily stop from... Jesus Christ, 50 markers, more than enough. It cost me time there even. Like every corner where there's like braking markers, you can brake basically after the last one, but the corners where there isn't one, it would be kind of neat to have anything. Like turn 1, some sort of a reference point for the turn in and braking. Right, something at least. I'm pretty sure he was more on the money with his line, but well, he's fun. Yeah, I didn't. And probably people are going sub 30. How late the brakes are, it fucks with my brain right now. But yeah, the pit entry is over here, cuts this corner to then re-emerge on the outside of this corner. And to stop people from like cutting the track this way, you have immediately the pit speed applied as soon as you start that journey. I mean, the real life traction probably caused some hilarious incidents with that pit entry, but hey. A bunch of time there away for just a slightly faster exit. You think you're not gonna stop, and then it just stops. It's mental. Like this must feel like you're driving a Formula 1 car. Like you're approaching a corner, it's just breakneck speed and you have to trust the car to stop actually in time. Perhaps I'm a bit too used to driving a Maserati. I've also dropped all my time out of my lap. Like, literally all of it. Negative. Maybe staying third for these T2 and 3 might be an idea. Worth considering. Okay, balls, 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 balls. And then the car wants to blow. I mean, how fast are we traveling here? I think that's kilometers per hour and that's speedometer over there. Which is no surprise that we can stop in about 50 meters. Although still, I think maybe this car has some competition brakes on it to be able to stop that quickly. And yikes, still no improvement. There's a certain elite of 29.9. I just noticed they are actually braking markers for turn 1. Missed the apex there, but it was a pretty fast run around the corner. So I'll take that. Lucha in the final corner completely. Actually, I didn't even lose that much time, surprisingly. How many positions do I gain? Oh, a few actually. 28.8 is the fastest time actually. Wow. So it must be not particularly that far off. Oh. Session is over. Oof. Session was over. Right, we're gonna go into a qualifying session now. Oh. Yeah, but 0.8 at this point off the pace, and then there's still more time in there for sure. But a very interesting Ilpo, first place. Now, he is not a terrible driver, but he's usually not found in first. And maybe, similar to me not being usually found in first, he can be found in first in the right situation. Is there anything I can really change on the car to make it perhaps a bit quicker? And I could soften the front ARB perhaps to get it to more turning, I guess. Next is on the setup. We might need to try that out as well. For some reason the car's now locking up. I'm pretty sure ABS is still enabled. Guess the tires need a lap or two to get up to temperatures. Who knows? We might just want to skip on the downshift third gear. If we're just braking that fast anyway, going straight to second is probably a better idea. He's heading into the 28th for sure. Anything else is a bit of an embarrassment. Still used third there on the downshifts. For the hairpin down there for sure, just skip third and go straight to second. Holy shit. I mean, I'm overdriving the engine as well. But we're busy at it. But unfortunately, this is only a 30.5. You didn't need to slow down before you hit the line, okay? Jesus, the stopping power multiplies by skipping gears on the downshifts. Makes the car even scarier suddenly. Oh, missed the apex there. It's a bit beanstab final section, but still up quite a bit. Seems like the tires play favorites in the last section. Also, ooh, by the slimmest of margin, I have provisional pull right now. But I'm expecting not to keep that for long. Sure, that can be carried faster on this. Pete has moved the goalpost and we cannot quite respond to that. I would have been surprised if Peter didn't move it. Oh, this line is still terrible. How long do I have left in the session? 5 minutes. Okay. So looking at fuel, enough. Okay, my engine is actually getting tortured from this. I should probably not do that. The engine block is showing yellow. That is a sign that I'm absolutely torturing it. On those downshifts from time to time. Completely throwing it there. Come on, Lukas, focus. Peter, 28.4. So we need to find half a second to get him. Okay, lap will not count, so those are track limits. We need to respect. Slightly faster, but we had already made up some deficit here. Yeah, I think we're gonna struggle to find that much time. It's Peter. And I blow it every time on the curb there. I know I'm not too far off, but except Ilpo has gone to 2 minutes 03, 28:03. Like, what is going on here? Lap times continue. Ah, that was too far. Effectively, I have one more attempt after this. A bunch of cars. I should perhaps slow down to get. And I didn't actually go slow at that point. Yeah, I think I'm at the end of my skill. Car won't quite do more. Okay, even when you should have tried third actually for the entire corner there. Full 10th down already. Not gonna improve most likely here at all. Another 2 tenths lost with the airpin. Yeah, I can't replicate my own lap anymore. I mean, look at those. Ilpo and Peter are trading for the pole position, 28 ones. Now he can't escape the 28 sixes. Pain. Let's head down the runway and flee in shame with my blown engine. Oh great, there's the fucking pit lane zone over here. To stop people from having fun. Wait, there's another another airplane? Well, I guess we can head under the forest over here if the session didn't switch, you know. I mean, I'm not feeling that tired in all honesty. We could try the set that Jordan sent. Hello, could I kindly not lose my cursor for... Why is there a fucking Discord window right there? God damn it. Me and desktops. John Nixon. Load. So what are the fancy things it contains? Higher pressures, 15 liters, no traction control. Okay, some toe and cam adjustments. Sounds all solid. No ARB and no suspension adjustment in general, so only some alignment adjustments. Right then, how much fuel do we actually need for this race? I mean, it's a 20-minute race, isn't it? What is it? What are you? 20 minutes, right. And we're lapping about what... Yeah, we're lapping about 38 or so. My future predictor's dead at this point. I don't know, let's just take 20 liters. It's a road car. It shouldn't take that much of a difference. 21 liters, that sounds like a nice number. Oh, I actually had been demoted to P3. Oh, what? As far as I can see, I'm P3 here. Clearly. I don't know what you're telling me, game, that I'm P4 or something. At least the car also tells me in which gear I am. And I chose understeer. And Peter chose oversteer. Lol. Why is there so much understeer suddenly in this? Maybe this setup is very understeer for some reason. Gosh darn it, Jordan. Your devious plans of sending me an understeer setup have fooled me. Okay, that's the first over ref. Yeah, it's Jordan actually behind me right now. Ooh! Why does this thing suddenly have so much oversteer as well? It understeers like crazy, it oversteers like crazy, like what else does it do? Quick, I need to start escaping while these guys are busy fighting each other behind. Robert Hopkins. And that's like a motorcycle cycle driver. Or driver, yes, you drive a motorcycle, you don't ride it. Ferrari 2014 setup. I think with the tires now starting to come up to temp, this might actually be not too terrible. I think there was a combination of shock horror of the race start. That combined there to create something that was... That took me definitely out of my element, to say the least. Are we actually building the gap behind? I think we are. I can trust my lovely Delta. Oh. We have Peter now behind me. Fuck. He just realized, oh, there's Robert Hopkins and things. The order is completely whack. It's like, oh, Peter's now behind me. And the other post behind Hopkins, so... This means these two are gonna pass that guy in like... You've ridden my gearbox in about like, what, 4 laps or so? Okay, it's giving him, I think, a bit more credit and giving me less credit than I deserve. But for sure, these guys ain't slow, and they won't sit around here and wait for me to finish racing P1. Oh man, that guy took already half a second out of me this lap nearly. Just with the opening 2 corners, just like 3/10 gone. Immediately. The only hope I have is that... Wait, what? It's still Peter behind me. But Ilpo hasn't gotten by Hopkins. He has actually dropped back, so that suggests that's gonna be me and Peter who are gonna have to dice it out. It's a bit unfortunate because I'd hoped for Ilpo to help me. Stop that lunatic, but hey, that seems to not be happening. They're not busy turning qualifying laps behind me. Let's see if the setup actually does its job. Seems I'm bleeding a lot of time in Sector 1 on him. I can keep up in the other sectors, but Sector 1 seems to be my... where I bleed time. Oh well, I've spoken to Sun, he seems to be everywhere faster now. Although it seems I'm faster out of the final corner, which is at least something. But I think that's... ooh, fuck. It's definitely not improving my lap time. My gap. I think he's not as good on the brakes as I am. He might not be abusing his car as much. I forgot to get always like it's a single gear down, not two. That hairpin is a single gear down, not 2 gears down. Tried a different line for the phone corner there. Seems I lose time for turn 1, which is just really strange because you can't head faster through it than I'm doing already. There's a lot of areas where I'm clearly not losing time on him. And it also seems like I've hit like the limit of my car again. Around the same lap times, which is fun. At least consistency exists there. Except this guy is continually to go fucking faster. It's not like I can close the gap of his closing rate. No, he's actually just going faster than continuously, and I'm stuck on my same pace. I'm just looking at a long defense here with MX5s, right? Totally a car where you can defend really well with. Like, sure, you can have great battles with, that's not the point. This guy just like annihilated any weaknesses he had at some point early on, just then and just closes down every wheel for fucking sakes. I don't need oversteer at the final corner as well. This guy's gaining enough. His car could slow him down. A full fat second gained. It's just BS. And he's right in my gearbox. Because he's just at half a second quicker through the first 3 corners somehow. Which just doesn't add up. He mainly gains in the first one. And I lock my front tires into this corner. Run wide as well for good measure. And you can't move the brake bars in this car. You're stuck with whatever the car comes with. It's just this magic drive. And he got a better launch there. And he has fucking 6 minutes on the clock. How the hell am I supposed to beat this guy? It's not like these MX5s are particularly wide either. I mean, didn't really commit any mistakes, I would say. I was just not quick enough. That guy is just rapid, and my pace seems to be actually dropping off rather than improving, and he seems to just have no interest in doing the same. Although he has all the time in the world, it seems, for his actual overtake to do it. He's patiently slicing me up for that, it seems. Sure, once he's timer gets closer to 0, the attacks will increase. Well, maybe his tire's also dying now. He has just massively dropped back there. I don't know what happened there. Suddenly dropped a second. Maybe you got wheel spin. But even then. Ooh. You missed my gear shift there. Ooh. I don't want to go out of gear. I wanted to check if my shifter was in the right position still. We had rotated, and that's why I nearly missed the gear. Great, I've just messed up a few corners here with bad gear shifting. Not good exit there. He's obviously closing back in. How many laps is this? If I have any shot at this, it seems my car is giving it to me. Giving a second wind, but what if it was with him? He probably will get one as well. Decided to go down to second for some reason. Worse and worse exits out of there. 1 minute 50, that's 2 laps. A massive sideways move then. Well, I think it's go time now. He has fooled around enough with me. Now he's gonna slay his prey. Front's locking up again. But we have one trick up our sleeve for that hairpin, another second gear. Just skipping third and going straight to second. He definitely went to second there. Oh, I'm too late on the throttle there. That's bad. No, we're not playing. What happened there? I think you wanted to go for a last minute lunge and that didn't work. I never spotted, so I'd have to rely on the sight and I didn't see it. Oh yeah, and I can't look at the replay because it's AC. I can look at the replay after both races. Because I should have set the replay setting now to allow to accommodate replays like this race. Because replay size limitations oftentimes kill the replays. Right, that's a bit of a questionable. That's a bit of a questionable win, I guess. I did not have the pace for sure. That last bit of pace was missing for me. But I still somehow won. Back to pits. Peter has left, okay. Well. I think the next server has maybe already live? Okay, let's switch scenes. Is next server live already? Okay, it's launching right now. Yeah, that was scheduled for 10. Okay, we can... Just look at media. That's the race one. Run replay. I don't know how AC will respond to like playing back a replay in VR, but well, we're gonna do this now. Not gonna beat around the bushes in that sense. Okay, that's the finish. I mean... Oh, that's what happened. Car number 1, car number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could we finally find whoever it was? Ah, yeah. I mean, I'm sure he had a bit less damage than that. Oh. It's not my fault. That's at least a good sign. It's good to know. He was still behind me and was not really going alongside me, and he just decided to go up the inside and found that the sausage curbs are as toxic as sausage curbs ever can be. Seems he's running actually Oh, he maybe had turned on a TC after he spun once. Do you ever sleep? It's like, well, usually I would sleep before something like this. Actually, did that show even on the stream? Did it switch the scenes correctly for that? Yeah, it did actually. Good. People saw it. The important part. That matters. Right, we need... Well, that's my content manager gone. I need my content manager now. Because we need to join the next race. Open content manager, okay. Well. But yeah, I do usually sleep. I usually sleep before races like this instead of, you know, doing what I'm doing today, which is not sleeping beforehand. Yikes. Could I have my cursor, please? Oh, because content manager showing up over top of AC. Oh, okay then. I guess we're gonna use the Jordan Nixon setup. That worked, I guess. Good enough to get me to the finish line. CC off, ABS on, alignment, brake power is all up. And I guess I carried a bit of fuel back into the pits again. Oh, well, I mean, the next session I didn't even qualify, so we don't need that much fuel. Just drift an MX5. Because why not? I'm not getting your slip angle. Fs. Okay, well, back to the pits in this sense. Well. Let's see how this one goes. Because last time around, the leaders decided to emulate themselves, so... which torpedoed their races a bit. I didn't even know where Ilpo actually ended up finishing. Should we check that out briefly? Yeah, we can check that out, I guess. And the race results. Ilpo finished P5. I mean, we're only 9 people. It's a bit sad, but I mean, everybody finished within a minute of me. Yay. That sounds actually good. Besides that... I mean, fastest time 27.7, like, fuck off. Try some complete cocaine. Interesting, I find that Jordan never closed in on me, despite being well faster. I guess fastest time is a bit faster than mine. I guess I was consistent, just. I think my tiredness is starting to get me. We're waiting for people to finish their practice laps so we can finally go into the in-between time between qualifying and between time. Yeah, the in-between time between practice and qualifying. Actually, I have 50% crit damage. Alright. Come on. Okay, we're now finally in the in-between time. So another minute of just waiting. I find it very interesting that Tom Shirley put brackets around his name. But yeah, so finally, 12 minutes of qualifying, let's fucking go. I think I don't have I do have headlights actually on. Sorry for passing you, but it's more convenient if I pass you now and just gap you a bit. Feels like there's not much grip out here. I guess you really need to get the zero tires for some reason up to this. Whoa! What happened there? Yeah, on cold tires, this thing is absolutely wants to murder you in this set. Cold tires, you do not have any grip whatsoever. And it's another missed apex. Well, yeah, we're getting only up to temperature. I mean, then provisional pull, yay! For about 5 seconds. I'm really exploring the track limits there. And yeah, I invalidated. That was a bit too much, but it was still not sub to into the 29s finally. We need to get to the 28s for sure to get anything that is halfway respectable in. You just haven't even set a lap yet, it seems. Half the session is nearly gone. Ah, come on. Last time you let me get away with that. And even more. So why did you not let me get away with this time? Seems everybody lapping 32s. What the hell is going on right now? I mean, the pace is there to go faster. That's not a lap. Should have done a slam dunk, get downshift here. As somebody has decided to displace me from the top. A bit sideways. Slightly compromised my exit there, but that should be fine still. And we're into the 28. And it's still missing time from Ilpo and Peter. Don't even know if they're on the server, but I would assume Ilpo to still be here. Peter has oftentimes checked out for the second races. Well, that was clearly slow. Let's see, we have a few more laps in the fuel tank and in terms of time left, so we can try a few more times. Wait a second, Robert Hopkins with a red lap. There's a 29 flat. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'm definitely more under danger than I'm expecting it to be. Come on, shitbox, let's do this. Over 10th down already. It's gonna be tough us improving at that point. I'm good oversteer out of the corner. Yeah. Oh, there's a bit of time here. And there. It's not much. It's honest work. One more attempt. Go for slightly further forward. Ah, invalidated. Doesn't matter. Invalidated anyway. Right. Okay then. Hopkins is only on a 29. Okay. He had just improved down to a 29.4. But he was on a 29.7 and he had a rat time with a 29.0, so I don't know. It seems Ilpa is actually not... No, Ilpa has just not settled up. I see. Ilpa has decided to not settle up. Jordan similarly. Tony Smokes. Ryan Clark. David. Niall Leader. Richard Fan. And then Robert Hopkins. Did I miss some sort of memo that people aren't qualifying? You know, that would be neat to tell me if you guys don't do it. So I could join you guys. You're not doing something. Well then, anyway. Before I click on you again. So. Right then, I'm well on overtime now. I guess there's still some people driving around, so I could look. Richard Fan. Must say, not a big fan. Nah, sorry. Sorry for the pun and sorry for being a bit rude. I don't have anything against you. I have a terrible memory, so I might have met you before. You're probably a nice person. Somebody's coming out of the pits, okay, sure, why not? It's Tony Smokes deciding, hey, I've only set a 144 and it spins. And finds the finds the marshal post. Like there's nothing in this one marshal post, and he's just like, yeah, let's just hit the marshal post. Right, okay then. Wait, gonna wait till now. 40 seconds or so. Oh, we need to probably add fuel for the car race. Might be a decent idea. You know. Actually, this time around I have a working fuel calculator for once. Right, and it says 16 liters should be enough. Well done. We're taking 18. Just to make sure, Right then. There's my water bottle. And there's the, in case things get a bit hot, bottle. Alright. Pole position. I don't have to configure anymore. Car on first. Shifter is still sturdily mounted. Anything left? Let's put this thing away. We're still 30 seconds away from the start, mate. Still a bit. Now, 10 seconds, car gets put in first gear. And check which car I had alongside me, which car. I need to be careful on the first lap or two. Car will understeer a lot and oversteer a lot. Otherwise, it is perfectly fine. I'm clearly very tired because I've just realized that there is a speedometer on the right hand side, not just a digital speed readout on the left. Although, I mean, I'm blind enough during the daytime already, so it's not like that is really connected with me being tired or anything. It's just coincidence. Seems like I'm not breaking that much away from the black line for Hopkins. There's an impressive amount of sideways. If the tires were up to temp, that was probably would be one of my fastest laps. Just set up like that. Fortunately, aren't. So it's a very, very mediocre lap. But hey, gives us a bit more braving room behind already. Maybe Alpha this time will come through the field. I mean, it's only 9 cars, they should be able to do it. We know he's quick. Actually, despite the tires weren't up to temp, this is a decent lap with 29.4. I guess the track maybe is also more rubbered in than qualifying. Because definitely in qualifying we were struggling all for the fun grid. Although at the end of the session I did set a lap time, I think that is relatively respectable for me. I mean, I got in the previous race down to 28.5. It's still 28.7 is then not too bad. Despite already being down on that lap. So as Ilpo's up to 4th, by the way. So he's progressing nicely up the field. But he has a bit of a stretch now to the next car. But not that much. But yeah, there's more grip on the circuit now than there was qualifying. I don't know which config for track rubber is set here, but probably a, not optimum, but a quickly improving track. So it has decent amount of rubber, but isn't completely fully rubbered in. And improves fairly quickly. Because of the practice session, we barely drove any laps compared to the previous practice session. We end up with a car this track that becomes very much quicker and quicker and quicker. The sessions progress. Right. But Robert Hopkins is actually keeping quite track of me. I'm not outrunning him completely here. He might actually be going quicker even now. Yeah, look at this. This guy's actually going quicker than me. What the hell is happening here? I guess you need an entire race to figure out the circuits. And a qualifying session. Because damn, he's not going slow. 8 tenths up on me. 28.2. That guy was that must have been sandbagging in qualifying. Who must have kept invalidating his own laps constantly, because shit, that is quick. Like, really fucking quick. Only Peter O'Brien decide to be like, lol, I haven't signed up to the other one, can I drive for you? He just drives as Hopkins and now will torment me with him. Will we actually deal with lap counts this time around? It seems like it. And this time around he was slower. Although very similar to my pace. There's Tony Smokers. That was a bit too close to the back marker. Wasn't sure what the hell he was doing. He overshot the corner on the inside, so I thought he would just let us by, but then he came back on the outside of the corner. He did close down last time around. Despite me driving a pretty solid lap. That's something I would really hang on the back marker. That cost me like a 10 for some max. This track seems to be very quick, because even I'm going like significantly quicker than race 1 right now. I don't know what's going on. It's definitely strange, considering that qualifying was very slow. You know, the track is very quick. Motherfucker, that guy is... I'm setting a faster lap, he counters immediately going a percent quicker than me. It seems I'm having at least somewhat of a fighting chance against them. Till I see again how much they closed up for fucking turn 1. And I feel like getting bullshitted again. Yeah, I completely missed this corner. Those 310s, you can't really afford to lose. Another mistake there. And let's do this, Lukas. With 8 minutes on the clock. Sure, we have him now a gearbox right now already. Do you know you can keep him at bay when you pay attention to what you're doing? It's 27.6, Jesus. Single gear down still, Lukas. I've actually gapped him on the lap. 5 minutes to go. Hey, he seems to fall off now. Suddenly. That's a bit strange. But he says he isn't back till the end of the race. Maybe he abused his car too much. Maybe he's at risk of running out of fuel, which wouldn't be the first time I've found one of my opponents in that position. AC is very ruthless when you run out of fuel. Ilfa behind actually set the fastest lap of the race so far, 27.6. Yeah, I'm not able to match that. Oddly enough, the fastest car is winning here today. Guess the one that just avoided all the battles is winning. Lichten race though, at least was actually like the fastest. Allows it and no, allows it wasn't actually that quick. But I could in phases of the race be considered the fastest. Not quite even. Oh god. Fucking hell. Back marker there. 2 laps to go again. 5 laps worth of fuel in the tank. And me running out of fuel. I'm not gonna risk that shit. My last lap was pretty sloppy. Let's just refocus, I guess, and get some half decent laps in. Yeah, I promptly overshoot the corner. Interesting enough, I mean, yeah, I ran over the line, so I have a fast exit, naturally. Right. 9 tenths ahead. 1 lap to go. Don't change gear, just stay third, Focus, Lucas, focus. Now it's down to 6. Probably go for lunges and everything. And I promptly mess up the hairpin again, despite using the secret technique. Well, let's had a decent drive out of the corner. Perfect final corner there. Checkered. Boom. P1, P1, and 1 pole position. Not a full Grand Slam because we're also missing the fastest lap and first pole, but hey. The others should win something as well. Let them win something as well. It is a book of a rallycross across. Oh there, how are you doing? Alright. Okay then. Back to pits. Alright then. I will grab some sleep. I mean, I'm pretty sure Christian has fallen asleep already. How about mid-first race? Yeah, I hope for you some sweet dreams. And I will just also, I guess, get some rest. Let me just briefly check on my main desktop. Some shit. Close this. Close this. Close this. And nothing has been posted so far, so I can just switch and just go. Well then. It was a fun one again, but I'm definitely now dead. R.I.P. me. Well then. I mean, my eyes aren't shutting down by themselves, but I'm definitely feeling the exhaustion. That's what I'm definitely feeling. And man, I should definitely go to bed and get the sleep in. Okay then. As always then. Bye bye.